We looked at TurkNet and other companies like TurkNet for the selection the selection of talent for the organization, or the acquisition of talent for the organization. We wanted to make sure that we are selecting the right people for the organization, because we had a merger with another company the same size, and as a result of the same size, two cultures coming together, we knew what was needed outside just the critical skills for the job. We wanted to enhance our leadership capabilities, and as a result, we selected TurkNet for that role. We selected TurkNet because of the personal touch that they gave to other clients that we were able to talk to. It's a smaller company in size, and the personal touch and the relationship that we found out that they had with other companies. And quite frankly, it is working for us. It is helpful to us in terms of sitting down once we do the assessments. They do come over to our facility and sit down with us and walk us through the report, walk the management folks through the report so that they get a good understanding of what the report is all about, what the capabilities are, the assessment of the job itself, the individual, and knowing the culture by now. Knowing the culture, they were able to help us select and even get the buy-in that is needed from the leadership within the organization. TurkNet is a company that, one, spend the time, is very thorough in taking the time to look at the job, getting a good understanding of the position itself before they even get started on the assessment. They flag things for them to say, here's some things that I know from your organization that you've talked about people failures in the past. I can see, they'll say, I can see that from this individual will have those tendencies. And unless you can do a lot of one-on-one coaching, this may not be someone that would fit into your organization. They also said that they will say, if you want to, you can hire this person because they do have the skills to do the job, if you will spend the time to coach. If you do not have the time, then this person will not be successful. And so those are the things that we wanted to know. And we started out with VPs and above positions, and then we cascaded it down to the director level positions. And they spend a lot of time orienting to our company and our culture and getting a good understanding of what our needs are, spend time with the CEO of our company and the head of whatever function we are working with to select someone for, to get a good understanding of that person's style, what they're looking for, and then they move forward. The importance of selection is, one is we have some leadership capabilities that we've identified within our competencies or behaviors, whatever you want to call them, that we have identified for our companies, for any leader within the company to have. And so we wanted to make sure that as we brought people in, that they have those capabilities. And we were able to, then we knew what competencies and what behaviors are very difficult to learn. And therefore, we already know what our organization, people within our organization already have. And so not bringing people in with those difficult to learn competencies or behaviors that are a challenge for them and or it's a weakness for them, we did not want to buy or bring those individuals in and add to the development needs that we would need to do as an organization. I would say the people that we've brought in since they have started working with us are people that have been very successful. We've hired a CFO. She is clearly a top talent, as you see her and work with her. She's clearly a top talent. She is somebody that can learn very quickly. It was very evident in our interview, and it was confirmed by the TurkNet assessment, and she's doing extremely well. We've hired several other people for her organization, and she's bought into the process to the point of not just selection. We are now using TurkNet for development for those individuals that we've brought in. We knew what their areas for development are, and we've brought them back to spend time over here to start building development plans for them that would make them better. In terms of development, what we've been doing, because the company merged in 2010 and TurkNet started to work with us late 2010 until now, we've just collected enough data to be able to go back and look at, where are people succeeding and failing. Of the people that we brought in and we said that, no, this person was lacking this, how is that person moved? And using the development tool, were we able to move that person's capability to contribute at a higher level? I feel that TurkNet is almost a part or an extension of the human resources function for us. It's the relationship that I have with Randy Lucius. He is very good. He is very responsive. He is open to sitting down with, if I have a manager that really doesn't get or understand the process and what we take people through and why, I said, well, I've tried this and I've tried that. He is willing to come over, sit with me, sit with the management person, pull the report out again, walk them through it, talk to them about all of the tools that are behind the scenes of the report that they get, and get them to get a comprehensive understanding of what the tools are and why it was put in place and just the data behind it. The difference between TurkNet and the other firms that I've worked with is that, one, the personal touch, two, the caliber of people that work for this organization, three, the capability and the time that they spend with you looking through the data and ensuring that you understand the data. The amount of time that they spend evaluating the job or the position prior to the assessment to get a good understanding of what it is that you're looking for before they go through the process. I would say those are some of the things that I see as different from the other companies. Other companies, what I get is, one, the first report I get from that company, that I would have someone spend the time reviewing the report with me. And then after that, I would just start getting reports. I send someone over, I get the report, and there's no follow-up, there's no individual time and attention spent ensuring that I understand what the report's all about. I would highly recommend TurkNet as an organization for assessment, development, putting development plans together, and even I've attended some of their workshops that they've offered to their client group, and their workshops are really on time, leading edge. It's like what's happening out there and what's coming about that they think you as an organization want to know about, and it's offered up in workshops. These workshops sometimes provide certification for people that are SPHR or PHR certification that is helpful for the human resources organization. So I think it's a great organization in terms of partnership and an extension of your human resources group.